Well, hello, pickpickers and sheep punchers. This is JuryDutySummons, and welcome, welcome back. Welcome back once again. Today I am at my house, at my bungalow on the water, and I am starting a new project here. So I have played a bit offline, a bit off camera, as it were, and I've gotten some materials and stuff. But I'm kind of starting over, and I'm rebuilding everything I had because it was just kind of slopped down and ugly and everything. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys how I did it. Well, anyway, this is a canola farm, and what I want to do is I want to automate this, and I want to use this as my starting power supply system. And so you can see I'm using worms here. What the worms do is that in a 3x3 area, they increase the growth rate in that area. I was told that if they overlap, the areas in which they're overlapping will grow faster. I did not know for certain if that is true, but I'm going to go ahead and just assume it is. It seems like a good idea. So in order to harvest these plants, you can obviously manually right click, and that works fine. But to do it right, let's use a farmer. That's kind of how we. That's probably the better way to automate this, at least to begin with. So since I've never done it before, well, I've done it once before, I guess. I don't know. I'm just lying now. Oops, I don't really want to harvest more of it. But anyway, so let's use an actually additions farmer because that makes it easy. Oh shit, it's dark. Well, anyway, that requires an interesting recipe: a nori crystal block, iron casing, and then some seeds. And we're going to need 3 of them, so let's just build 3 of them right away. Let's get to my basement. Well, I dug a tunnel, so let's drop down the tunnel. Ooh, ow. Okay, well, sprained my ankle a little bit there, apparently. What we're going to need to use is this atomic reconstructor. This requires power, and so I'm using a coal generator to power it. And coffee, apparently. We'll play with the coffee maker later. But yeah, so the coal generator just, well, burns coal, generates power, and feeds it into 2 devices next to it. Like this has 300,000 power, as you can see in the bottom left. And then when you give it a redstone pulse, so I'm just using a common button here, it fires its little laser. So let's move that button to the side, make it a little nicer. Donk. There we go. So, bam! I love that thing. The thing's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it you can give it iron, and it'll turn the, let's see here. So it needs the Nori crystal blocks. It gets a Nori crystals right here. And you can do that by using the atomic reconstructor to hit a iron ingot. It'll turn it into a Nori crystal. You can be a little bit more sneaky about it and use a whole iron block for just 9 times the price. I don't think it really makes it easier, but hey, a little less crafting. So let's do that. Let's see, make sure. Bam. I have yeah, you can see how much energy it used there. It took that down quite a bit, but it is burning coal and refilling that happily. And there we go. And it all converted. Okay. If you run out of power, it will convert what it can, and you'll lose the rest. So yeah. Alrighty then. Okay, let's see. Got my crafting station here. We need got the Nori crystal blocks. We need some iron casings. Oh, I need sticks. Do I have sticks? I can make some sticks. I really need a lot of them. 16, I think, will do. Oh, 12, probably 12. What am I doing 4? I don't know. Whatever. I think that's probably 1 too many, but I will probably use the extra iron casing. Alright, I love this feature in this bomb pack. You can hold down the shift key, hit the plus, and it'll throw up as many as you can make. So there we go. That's 3 farmers. Yes, farmers. My favorite dating site. Farmers only. Oh wait, they kicked me off though. They found out I was a computer nerd. We don't got into that. Oh, I'm terrible. Okay, let's see. We'll do that. And, oh. Thank you, worm. So there we go. So now the farmer is pointing in the right direction. I believe we can... Oh, I just did that. This does a 9x9 area. I can't jump on that. That's right. Yeah, this is 9x9. It is the maximum amount of area that will be watered by a single water block. The worms are nice in that they will hydrate the soil, but they allow the soil to be unhydrated for a little bit. So the problem you can have is you can have a lot of updating blocks in an area, and that can lag the server. So if you are doing this on a server, be nice to your server admins and put down some water nearby. Yeah, you can see how that pop, and then it got turned back. Farmer also does that. It'll plant that. Okay, so let's feed this with some canola seeds. Now it's not working. Why? Okay, well, the easy answer to why it's not working is that it doesn't have any power. So let's solve that problem. I'm going to go down underneath it, and we're going to put down 2 sets of wire here. First of all, it needs power, and it also needs somewhere for the items to go. So let's just put down both. These don't actually require a lot of power. They're really worthwhile. If you turn the oil into coal, it will happily produce more than it uses. So let's do that. Nope, that. There we go. Ta-da! Might take a little while. Maybe I can just a little more efficient. Or I can just do this entirely wrong. Okay, there we go. Oh man, I keep screwing that up. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bad. Okay. You'd probably notice there's a couple more farms up there. I do intend on setting them up automatic as well, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them at this point. One is a sugar plantation. Oh, is that correct? Oh, that's a redstone conduit. Well, that's not correct at all. Okay, there we go. So we need energy, and then we need items. Is that good? Let's get this off my hotbar. I don't need it right now. I keep wanting to click it. Okay. There we go. I almost wish there was a little bit easier way to put these down, but you only have to really do it once per project, so it's not a big deal. And they are so dang useful, these energy conduits. I love them. I will probably at some point run this whole thing around the whole building, and I can use that as my main transfer. And it's out of the way. It's easy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, that's probably good enough. I have a couple of... I do have a couple of charged capacitor banks here. I charged them up in my little crap shack. But yeah, so we need to feed this material into a press. And here's what the press looks like. No, I want to show the recipe on... Oh, that's not the press, that's a fermenting barrel. That's the press. So there's the recipe. We need another one of the nori crystals. We need a little bit of canola. So you got to find the canola first to make a press. Which, if you don't find canola, what the hell do you need a press for, right? So that's fine. Advanced coil, which is just a regular coil surrounded in gold. And basic coil is redstonia crystals surrounding a black quartz. And redstonia crystal is a redstone dust hit by that laser we were looking at earlier. So it's all the early tech is all based around this atomic reconstructor, and it's super easy, and it's fun. It's a neat little crafting mechanic. I actually really like this whole Can I turn this around? I want to fire it at something else. I'll do it this way. I'm getting distracted here. I need to stop doing that. So let's do that. I want to fire it once across the room. Oh. Yeah, so you can even do mining with it, I think. It'll fire And then you can it'll kill things. It'll do damage if you put the right attachment on there. Anyway, yes. So let's see. I want to let's pull this back a little bit farther than I need. So I need to, let's see here. Let's bring this up here. Okay. And we'll do the same thing with the energy. Okay, so we got items and energy going up to the top here. Let's put the canola press there. Both the canola presses. There we go. And then let's press not the farmer, the fermenting barrels right. Oh, yeah, we don't want them right below. We don't want that. We want liquid conduit. I thought I had liquid conduit. Didn't I have liquid conduit? Well, anyway, I'll use transfer nodes instead. How about that? And there's transfer pipes. What else? I'll make do. I'll figure it out. Okay. So canola press is gonna make me some kind of oil. And how do I want to do this here? Like that, maybe? There we go. So the reason I'm doing it like that is what's going to happen here. So you could put the press and then the barrel just adjacent to the press, and it will transfer the fluid automatically. The issue is that one press, so we're going to let's get rid of that for a moment here. One press does not, it's going to use up probably fermenting barrels for 2. So I should probably leave it like this. Let's put that dirt back. There we go. So this is probably more likely scenario here. Wow, no, that's not right. There we go. That's probably exactly what we need to happen here. Okay, good. And then we need to do something with these fermenting barrels. Let's see. I think the best option is to use a barrel. Okay. Or a drum, rather. And a iron drum will hold a crap ton of liquid. So that's probably the best bet here. So 2 of those. And then here we go. Iron drum. Ta-da! I love iron drums. That's probably our best bet. How do I want to do this? I don't know. Let's put it up here. And I need to get down here a little bit. I keep knocking down that dang torch. Let's put that back somewhere. There we go. That's probably a good spot. Probably did it wrong again. Okay, anyway. So fluid conduits. Transfer nodes, rather. Not conduits. Bam, bam, bam. Transfer pipes. I think that's good. We'll put another transfer node there. And then we can run our oil generators off of that. One hopes. So, if that's not Rube Goldberg enough, let me sort of explain what's going on here. In theory, the canola is going to come in through the item conduit. It's going to hit the canola press and be pressed into pressed canola seed oil. And then it will ferment in the barrels to become oil. And then it'll go through the pipes here, go into the bucket, the drum, which will act as a buffer. And then from there, it'll go into these generators. Now, this might not be perfect. do need to get... These canola presses do require energy. So, let's do this. I don't know if this is like the best way to do this. That's why I wanted to use the fluid conduit. Whoa, hello. Okay, well, that was weird. I don't know what happened there, but I hit the wrong button on my keyboard. Alright, so what do we need for the conduits? For the fluid conduits? We need quite clear glass and conduit binder. Okay, quite clear glass and conduit binder. I should have plenty of conduit binder. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. And let's grab some glass. And I believe I can get away with just a chisel to make this happen. I don't know if I have any chisels. Let's see. I'll make an iron chisel real quick. So I'll take an iron and a stick. Well, that's easy as heck. I need sticks. Okay, well. If I remember right, you can turn glass into quite clear glass just with this thing. Let's try that. Quite clear glass. There we go. Perfect. So let's go back to conduits. Man, I love this mod. Okay, let's see. There's fluid conduit. And let's make a stack. Let's go with one stack. There we go. So there we go. Let's get rid of some of this junk that I don't need right now. So we'll pick up this stuff. Probably... Oh, no. Let's put a little platform. That's a little high for me to work on. Okay, there we go. Fell off my platform and now I can't get back to the top of it because I didn't build a stairway. Ah, come on. Just bring up. Okay, come on, break those. This drill is so fast, if I accidentally click the wrong thing, it breaks the wall. Alright, well, anyway. We're good on presses. I might add more later. I don't know if it's enough, but one thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so this is expandable. Okay, so that should work. If I paid the pixies off properly. Yeah, that should work, right? I guess. I don't know. Plug the hole with wood, and then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all of that power. And let's send it straight down. I do want this expandable. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's do it the other way here. There we go, and then we'll do this. Those are trying to connect, but it shouldn't matter. I want to get rid of this really quick. It's kind of in my way now. I didn't use a material that's quickly to... I don't want to hacks on me. One unusual issue with these things is that they don't really... the oil generators like to go on when there's just a little bit of power required, and then they have to burn through their whole bucket of fuel to keep going. So we'll have to address that at some point. We won't worry about that right now, but here we go. And then we'll drop the capacitor bank. Boom. There we go. Ah, it's using tons of power right now. What is the chart? What is it doing right now? Oh, Anyway, I don't know. It's doing something important, I'm sure. Let's grab some of that. Oh. We can hear it farming. Hey, look at that. Ain't that a thing? Nice. It's working. Sort of. I don't know if it's actually making oil yet, but yeah, it's empty. And that doesn't have anything in it. So it's not transferring power yet, or junk. It's not moving stuff around. So I think part of the issue is that we need to get up here and adjust this pipe. So this is on extract, so we need this to be insert. This is on green right now, so let's make this brown. I think that should be good. That's item conduit, yeah. Okay. Is that doing what it's need to do? No, it's not. Of course not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be working right now. If it was working right now, I'd be very confused. Okay. We get to that? Okay, so we'll extract on brown here. And we want this always active. Okay. That should work now. Can I get to that box? That thing? Oh yeah, look at that. It is extracting it out now. Nice. Nice. And are we compressing? Yes, we are. Look at that. Fermenting canola oil. That's producing... And look at that. We're making some oil. And that's feeding into the oil generators. Oh, it's trying to. I don't think it actually is feeding into the oil generators yet. I think it's just draining from here. Yeah, it's just draining from there. Well, that's okay. That's okay for now. Let's see. Yeah, it's making oil. It's not to a bucket yet, but it's doing its thing. Let's check this. Okay, this is auto extract on a signal. Auto extract activate without signal. So there we go. So now that should just extract. It's empty now. And oh, gens are working. Haha! Nice. Nice. So there we go. That works. Woot. Yay. Let's go inside and check on it. Very cool. I'm happy with that. So the seeds go on the left here, and the canola goes on the right. One thing to be cognizant of is that these seeds are going to fill up at some point, and we need to figure out something to do with them. So what I'm thinking about is a storage drawer with a void option on it, because I don't need more than 32 stacks of seeds, right? And that should handle extra. It might even be. It might even make sense to pump everything into storage drawers. So pump them into. Canola seed drawer, and then a canola drawer, and that way, if the system does get backed up, at least I can. There's that buffer that we're not wasting as much time, and then when we do get it back up and running, there's plenty of stuff we can do with it. Okay, well, that is awesome. And we can set up the drawers right now. Let's get a few of them. I think I have a few of them. Okay, so we're going to... We have some canola on us right now. Do I have any canola seed on me? That's the thing. Oh, I have one. Well, nice. Alright, so we're going to need a key for the drawers. Storage drawers. Where is the key? There we go. So we need one of those. Oh, we need sticks in a drawer. More sticks. Always need more sticks. And then, oops. We'll need one of those, and we need a storage drawer for that to work. Okay, I'm sure I have some storage drawers. Here we go. And then I'm going to need some gold. Let's just do a couple. So that'll be plenty. And then, boom. And there we go. Now we have a key. We can lock. So the reason why you would want to lock is that even if this runs out, so you can see right there it's out of material. Oops, what am I doing here? There we go. So it has 0. You can see up top it says 0. It still retains what its name is. So that really helps. Okay, so let's go to the next step here. So we want this to insert on brown. So we want to insert and extract. So in and out. So insert on green, we want to insert on brown. And then we want to extract on blue, let's say. And this will be inserting on, oh, I want to extract, say insert on brown. So we should start getting seeds from there into here. Should. Why aren't we doing that? I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't necessarily want to extract too many seeds. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. There's functional upgrade. Yeah, let's not do that for now. Anyway, I'll figure this out at some point. I don't know exactly what's going to happen when we have too much junk, but so we're extracting on blue there, and then let me finish my stairs. Whoops, there we go. And we're going to insert on blue. Okay. Insert on blue. Okay. Well, I had it working and then I messed it up. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that's doing it now. Oh, nice. Look at that. So that's perfect. Yay! And both of these are working. Yep. And you can see how both of these are filling up, which one press will keep 2 of these busy pretty well. They might even keep more busy. I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I think this worked out pretty well, and now I have kind of the basics of a power system going pretty well. I think at some point what I want to do is I want to create a system that will turn these on and off based on what power I have. You can see right now it's full, and these are still running. So these are still consuming oil. And I think the farm will happily keep up with them. You can see there's a bucket worth in there right now. But it's wasteful. It might even make sense to turn one of these off. I think I can do it from here. I might need to make some junk, some scaffolding. So active without signal. I'm messing this up. I'm not doing this right. Let's take it off for now. Anyway. And then I'll just finish doing this thing. Well, anyway, this worked out perfectly. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall be here with the next video. Ta-ta for now.